Hey,
Hey,
Hey.
Lord, another damn week with these chicks.
yeah.
One in the
It's
car,
so
the other one in
funny.
the kitchen, and I can't use a background because my teeth don't look right with the background, girl.
Oh, for real?
with
I
the
look,
with the background, they make her look like she have
I have
missing
braces,
fronts.
looking like F Weezy baby.
Yeah,
F Weezy Bay.
I don't
It's
even know who
the
that is.
oh my god.
Yeah,
It
Yo,
is
yeah,
the
quit
Hey Girl Hey
playing with me.
podcast. I'm your radio chick, Kiki Brown.
and I am the chatter chick, LaShawn Tipton.
And I'm your millennial, Jerry Tipton. Don't mind me, I'm in a
Millennia.
car, so.
So
Oh,
Jerry is
Jerry.
hands free. She's in the car.
I'm
Those of you
hands
who
free.
Let's
don't
say that.
know, we record on Thursdays, and you're hearing us on
Mhm.
Saturday. And so we try and
Mm-hmm.
Because we're busy
a
on Saturday.
schedule. Yes, no, she is.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we try and stick to a schedule just to keep everyone, uh, just to be consistent with the show. So we appreciate you
Mm-hmm.
checking us out. A lot of things happening, had happened over the week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Nick Cannon,
Man. Mm-hmm.
he went on a
Fire my boy.
rant. He went, LaShawn, do you
He
know what
did.
happened to Nick Cannon?
So I read a little bit of it, but I haven't heard the rant. I needed to hear the rant so I can hear the feeling of what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because that really determines how bad it is. Although it is bad. You gotta watch whenever you're talking about religion of different people, because
Mm-hmm.
that can get very sticky real quick. So, and a lot of those people of that religion sign his paychecks. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And I don't know.
I feel
I
like
don't know if that's being Jewish is not a religion. It's your race.
I
right.
think it's both.
Yeah, because
I don't
but
know. I don't want anybody to
I don't want any. I don't offend
yeah,
anyone, but I know
right.
people are like I think it's like as if you were born African American, you were born Jewish,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
it is that, and then you choose your religion. And most, I think, and I don't know, and don't quote me, and I don't want anyone to,
I
but
think it's a religion. I think it's
they
both.
moved into
I think
Judaism.
this, yes,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
They moved into
Yeah.
Judaism,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Either
Okay.
way, there are folk that you just do not don't come for them. Don't come
They
because
would.
it's
It's that him.
yes. Well, he
Livid.
took it back. He did apologize. And he's actually, taking some time off of his morning show. He has a syndicated morning show. And so he's decided to take some time off just to kind of,
Mhm.
regroup, get himself together. I think it was encouraged.
Yeah. Most of the time it's
Mhm.
I think
encouraged.
And he
somebody was
deleted
like,
all his.
maybe you need to take some time off and find yourself. So, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
And he deleted all his pictures off of social media.
Uh huh.
I don't know if he deactivated it or just like deleted everything.
Hmm.
I mean, maybe at
Yeah.
the advice of his PR person.
But I mean, I don't know. Like,
Jerry, you gonna get to a good
I don't
spot where
know.
you can talk.
Oh, you can't say. I'm not in a good spot.
He was like, bruh.
See, this is the part of COVID-19 that I don't like, because what it's doing is it is putting everybody's life on hold. Now, mind you, this is a very
Yes.
important situation. This is a very important pandemic. It is necessary that we take the necessary precautions, staying at home, leaving your masks on, certain things that you have to break routine as far as, public meetings and
Right.
stuff like that. And it's all being enforced. So we've been for several months forced to use Zoom as a way to continue our podcast. So those of you who are familiar with Zoom, then you're going to deal with the
Yeah.
You're gonna deal with the frozen screens. You're gonna deal with, can anybody see me? Can anybody hear me? Mic check, mic check. So you're gonna hear.
Yeah.
You
bear with
froze.
us.
Oh, you're gone now. Like you're gonna deal with all of that.
Someone on
Wait, come
Facebook
back.
the other day was like, if I hear next slide one more time, I'm
All the meetings have been next slide.
Next slide, please. Next slide, please. So just talking about Nick Cannon, I mean, I understood where he was coming from. I think that,
Right.
you know, everyone has their right to say what it is they want to say, but we have to be cognizant as to what we say and what company we say it in front of.
Exactly.
You know, he was
and
with
what company you
Professor
represent
Griff.
too.
Professor Griff is a very intelligent young man, well known for his opinion, his political stance, his public opinion about how African Americans are treated and the change and things like that, and highly respected, especially in the hip hop community. And so that could have, I don't want to say it gassed Nick up because I did not hear the conversation, but it could have just said, he was just like, go. He was like, and you know what? The white man is the devil. And then it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And see, Nick has people to answer to. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's very wealthy. He's very intelligent. He owns some things.
I don't know if anybody's watching this on my end, but you're frozen and Jerry's frozen.
You're frozen as well. But I'll keep talking because I think our audibles are.
There you go.
Are we back on track?
I guess, and we're still recording. So
modern technology.
This is
I was just
ghetto.
like,
this is so ghetto.
Because both of y'all were like,
oh my gosh, this is so crazy.
So anyway, with Nick Cannon being fired, MTV's Unplugged was taken. Viacom has canceled it. I believe it's still running somewhere, but maybe not on Viacom CBS. So VH1 is not playing it. MTV's not playing it. It'll be picked up somewhere. Even Puffy offered an opportunity for him to do his show on Revolt, to join the Revolt team. And he's still the host of The Masked Singer. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
There's that. Kanye West this week, now it being Saturday, we don't know if he's in or out.
For the presidential race.
Yeah, he completed the paperwork and has decided, you know, I'm gonna do it. I know they're calling me crazy, but I'm gonna do it. So you say what?
I can understand him doing it because who would ever thought Donald Trump would have been president? So I can see him running. But for the simple fact that Trump is, what is that? Oh my God, like
Jerry just.
It sounds like she's playing the banjo. Jerry, you ain't doing nothing but frozen driving. That's all you doing.
I'm a disconnect, Jerry.
Yeah, come back, Jerry, because something's wrong.
I'm gonna remove. So go ahead. What were you saying? She could just jump on when she's stationary.
Yeah, but I think she's just gonna stay there for a minute.
Brandon, so much off of that.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, take the wheel, Jesus.
You think it's okay for Kanye?
No, I don't. I think I can see why he's doing it because he's foolish. And he's impulsive and he just does what he wants because he thinks he can and he does it. And he's pretty much a Donald Trump, but in a different color. Mm-hmm. When he's with the impulsiveness and things like that. So yeah, I think he's just doing it because he can, just to see. I mean, people are doing stuff now and testing the waters of things because they want to see if they can, and if they can, they do it. And that's why he's doing it. I don't think it's good for the race, not for the African American race, but for the presidential race, because that's. Although all this stuff is going on with COVID and the whole thing, do you know Biden's only up by like 15%? And that's not a lot at all. And there's still like 6% people, 16% of people are still undecided on how they're going to vote. So And then
Biden
you bring
hasn't done
somebody like,
anything. He hasn't done anything to prove, he hasn't performed any miracles, so people aren't convinced that he's deserved my vote. I will tell you what, I have to put this type of scenario, this pandemic, the economy, war threats, all this in the hands of someone who is so far removed from reality. There is no way I will put that person in office, because anything can happen with the race war, with Black Lives
Trump
Matter.
Showed you, he shows you where he's at on that. So he doesn't care anything about Black Lives
now
Matter.
if Kanye West is going to do this, where is he with this? You can't be making albums, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't be making clothes when we're in the middle of a pandemic. There are things that Trump gave it a pass where you could just say whatever you want now, because he's protected, of course. But at the same time, like, you represent this country. You represent this country. People think about us. Like, it's embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah, other countries laugh at us, but I think he'll still get voted in. Although, to most countries and to a lot of people, he's a joke. And then, and I'm talking about the present president. But when you were saying that, what has Biden done? Most of them that come inside of the race for the president, they have like a background just like Biden's.
Right.
Like all of the candidates have a background like him because they've never been president before.
Right.
So,
but he's been close.
And so when you look, he's been close, and he's vice president. Right. So we're looking at Trump, and then we have the stuff that he has done. Look at the COVID. Look how many people are dying. He still denies it. He still denies that he had anything to do with it. And he doesn't even talk about, how many people are dying. He comes on with campaign, speeches, and you don't even address things. And then he like outwardly lies. So I don't know what needs to be seen, what people need to see to know that this guy really doesn't represent a country. He represents certain people in a party. When you get a president that speaks for everyone, who looks at everyone, who's kind of pretty much in the middle and kind of works with everyone. This president don't. And Kanye he wants to jump in this. Kanye can jump in it if he wants to, but that'll probably mean that Trump will be back. And if Kanye does become president,
God bless America.
God bless America. Yep.
We cannot keep having reality show stars and rappers. We cannot have them in the White House. I have not seen, I like Kanye West as an artist. I like his music. I don't know him, so I can't give my personal opinion about who he is. But the person that he's shown someone who is unstable, someone who is a narcissist. We've already had a narcissist in the White House. Can we stop playing? This is my future. This is my child's future. If my children have children, this is their future. Like, we have a mess that we have to clean up. We have relationships that we have to rebuild, and we have to clean this stuff up. This is America. So, and we're going to talk later on about how proud we are to be Americans, even today, because not everybody is proud. To be an American. I was looking at the just what it's like to live in Canada. I was checking out the housing market and stuff, just curious to see how much it would cost to move there and stuff. So, we'll talk about that. We got some emails. I don't know why you guys are not getting these emails. So,
well, I'm not really that much on social media.
This is not social. We have a Gmail account, the Hey Girl Hey Podcast at Gmail. So,
but I would have to log into it and do all that.
So there's that.
Yeah.
So here's 2 emails. One email, she wants to know if she should be a ride or die chick, and another one found her boyfriend smoking crack. So people still smoke crack in 2020. So why they need our advice, I don't know.
Oh, my muffin cup back blue, would you?
We're going to take a quick break. It's the Hey Girl Hey Podcast on Urban Media Today.